This was the weirdest year of my life. Now, I know I'm not that old, so that's not saying much, but in this video, I want to open up and tell you guys a little bit about my life this year and kind of what went down and some of the big lessons I learned that I think could really benefit you guys and would definitely benefit my younger self. And you're going to hear why very soon. So, in January or February of this year, I exited a company, sold my shares, and moved on. In March, April of this year, I felt like I was at a standstill. I stopped doing a lot of other things that I was doing to build the company that I sold. And when I sold that company, and obviously a month goes by, there's not much for me to be doing. So I became very, I wouldn't say depressed, but I started to look at myself a lot differently. And I started to lose this self value and self worth that I had looking at myself in the mirror every day. I used to look at myself, I'm just speaking back to this point, I used to look at myself in the mirror and be hype and happy and excited to see the man in the mirror that I was building. And I loved my life. And when I hit March or April of this year, I didn't love my life. And I did not love myself because I felt like because I wasn't moving, because I wasn't go, 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 because I wasn't building this constant momentum, that I was a loser, that I was losing the life that I set out to build. And that couldn't have been farther from the truth. Flash forward to now, I made more money this year than I've ever made in my entire life. Probably multiple years combined in my early entrepreneur days. And I think after, and I can pay homage to the fact that I, for the first time in my life, slowed down. Like I said, I used to run. If you go scroll back on my page, there's videos of me being like, yeah, I got 6 businesses. I got 7 businesses. Like that young mother didn't know what the hell he was doing. And the reason I was like that, and I just fixed this like middle of this year, is because my self-worth was directly correlated to movement. If I wasn't go, 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 if I wasn't moving, I hated myself. And that's kind of a sick thing that got me to be able to pull off some cool stuff that I've been able to pull off and helped me become the entrepreneur and man that I am today. But this year, for the first time, I tackled that internal feeling of like, if you're not go, 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 balls to the wall, you're not shit. And what happened for the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey is I was so go, go, go that I would do shit that I didn't need to do. I would just try and grab so I didn't have to sit still. And this year, for the first time in my life, I was able to sit still, look out, see the playing field. I sat still from March to June or July. In June or July, I was like, I'm gonna start this new model. I'm gonna get to 25K per month or die trying. And this is when I'm like still fuzzy. Like, why do I feel like I suck? Maybe I just need to do something again. So I did it. Did like 30K that month. Was super excited, super proud, but I didn't like the model, so I shut it down. And the feeling hit again. Like, Gage, you suck. What are you doing? We're not moving. And then it hit me. I was like, okay, wasn't moving, moved, crushed the goal, stopped moving. It's me. I am the problem of all my problems. And one weekend, I rented a house up in Gatlinburg when I was able to, just chill, totally check out. Like, I'm not moving at home as much as I used to, but like they're not moving at all. And I'm sitting there with myself. And I was able to do that a lot this year, sit there and like actually think about myself and why do I feel this way? Why is this happening? What can I do? And I realized that this could be a superpower. Not really, but like this could help me by not moving. I can actually make educated decisions. I can actually see the full playing field because I'm not being pulled here, and here because I created this shitstorm of stuff that I need to handle just to feel like I'm doing something, feel like I'm moving. So I started to make calculated bets and calculated decisions and actually think and sit and research. And boy, does it make a difference. So, to the younger me, to the you guys who are in your entrepreneurial journey, I mean, I've talked to people who figure this out when they're 50. I've talked to some kids who figure this out when they're freaking 16. It doesn't matter where you're at or what you're doing or what you got going on. But a lot of us go through this phase, and I just want to speak publicly about my experience of this, is that sometimes it's okay to be still. Sometimes all this movement isn't necessary. It's sometimes better to sit back and think about everything. Sometimes it's okay to work half days. Like, I said, I made more money this year than I've ever made in my life. And I worked half days. And I golfed damn near every afternoon. And I had more fun doing that than anything. No amount of money is better than me golfing. Let me know if you want to golf. But yeah, anyways, to bring this to the point, sometimes it's okay to freaking not go balls to the wall. Now, when you have an opportunity where there's a window of opportunity there and there's like pot of gold sitting there and you have to go balls to the wall, go freaking balls to the wall. Best believe I'm about to do that. But I'm only able to do that and jump and see this window because I sat back and I wasn't boom, 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 just giving my time out everywhere because I felt like that was the only way to make myself happy and move forward. So out of this hodgepodge of everything that I just spattered out to you guys, hopefully you took something from this because I wish I heard this 4 or 5 years ago. Definitely would have changed my life. Hopefully it can change one of yours.